So Sam asked me yesterday if hashtags were still popular and if he should be using them on his social media platforms. Now, there's a great question because I see less and less people using them nowadays, but they are still really effective, especially if you have a niche that you're kind of working within. Now, just a quick point, it doesn't matter if you're on LinkedIn or if you're on Facebook or if you're on Instagram, hashtags are still relevant. And one of the absolute key ways that they are relevant is that you can hashtag something and be put in a group or be seen by a group of people that follow that same hashtag. So let me just break that down. Say for example, you're a photographer and your specialty was taking photos on the iPhone. A great hashtag that you could use would be iPhone photography. Now there will be millions of people following that hashtag, and if your pictures or if your tips or tricks are really good and they get noticed a lot, then you will actually rank on that hashtag. So your picture will get put in front of lots of people that aren't necessarily following you. And that is great for getting exposure, especially if you have a very little following yourself. And going along that kind of route, if you have no following, there are hashtags that you can do that encourage people to kind of reach out and follow you, because there's a F for F or follow for follow, a like for like. And while you get a bigger account, you tend not to use that. It's a great way to start out to saying, hey, if you follow me, I'll come back and follow you. But the other way you can do it is on your stories. Now, LinkedIn has now got stories, but Facebook and Instagram, you're hashtagging on those will open your stories up to those hashtags, not just your grid posts, which is fantastic. And you can hashtag things that would be relevant, but also kind of outside. So you do hashtag iPhone photography again, but then you can talk about maybe a hashtag ISO or something that's in the similar realm, but maybe you'll draw people in from a different route. And there's lots of ways you can get creative in using hashtags. So next time you do a post or a story, give it a go. And on your story as well, you don't have to make it very obvious that you've done it. You can minimize them so it's almost hidden within the photo or within the text that you're putting. And on a grid post as well, you can do a ... and then start doing them, or put them in the comments. So there's certain ways you can do it, but certainly do start to experiment. I know on some of the platforms there are a limit to how many hashtags you can use, but I think to start off with, you really just want to have 2 or 3, because you can see which hashtags are popular and which will get you more interest. So give it a go and let me know what you think.